And today is a special day because we're doing this in memory of Joey Mancuso, who lost his life, and another person benefited from that. And we will be coming back here on November the 6th, and on that day, we will hope to get the whole city involved in this, and get everybody to come and touch the torch or pass it, and I think we can pull it off. I think we can pull it off. And if we can pull that off in Sault Ste. Marie, what an excellent example that'll be for the rest of the country to witness and observe. And you know who the winners are going to be? The people on the waiting list. So with that, I want to really thank everyone for coming out here. I want to make just one little extra note here, that we're at a crucial point in our walk right now, because we're at a real shortage of funds. And we need to collect as many funds as we can in the next little while, so we can get through the next 6 cold months of winter that we have ahead of us. I'm actually walking with a shoe in a hole, with a hole in my shoe. So I gotta get new running shoes, you know, if I'm gonna do this properly. So with that, I really want to thank everybody for coming out here, and I'm going to have my 2 road managers come up here, Sean and Dave. They're going to be with me for the next 15 months. They're from the military, but they're more of a comedy relief at this point than anything. But with that, they're going to say a few words to you. So thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Really appreciate the support, especially with the schools and everyone coming out with like the Greyhounds and the media and things like that. We're on the road for the next 527 days, and holidays do come around, and it's. Yesterday we were graciously invited to Joyce Daigle's house with her family to have turkey dinner, and it was fantastic. If you're ever looking for a good turkey, that's the lady who does it. I'd like to stress a point, just with the system we have today, it's hard to get what your wishes are. It's not like your last will and testament when you sign for your donor card. Make sure your families know that your last wishes are to donate your organs. And that's one of our major points that we have to stress until we can change the system. And that's what we're out here to do. We're out here to cross Canada and change the system that we have in place today. Hello. I have a list here of people and businesses and organizations that I wish to thank. Now, this list is by no means exhaustive. And if I've forgotten anybody, my humblest apologies. First, I'd like to thank for providing meals for George and myself and Dave the following restaurants: North 82, the Lone Star Cafe, Manelli's, Carmine's, Vincenzo's, Cesario's, and for accommodations, I would like to thank the Quality Inn. I'd like to thank ATS, who have graciously provided us with some extra cell phone batteries. And anyone who knows George knows he goes through cell phone batteries like crazy. I'd like to thank Sioux Sport Excellence for donating jackets, which I probably should be wearing right now. I'd like to thank Simply Sound for providing the sound system that we're using today and will be using tonight. I'd like to thank the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds management team members who can come out and help support us. I'd like to thank the Sioux Star News, and especially reporter Maggie Willis, who has not only reported on what we're doing, but really helped organize a lot of things for us. Shaw TV and MCTV for their coverage of different events that we've been attending in our walk. I'd like to thank Tony Martin, MPP, for his letter of support in what we're achieving, and Carmen Provenzano for his support and appearing at our event. I'd like to thank Carrie Apostle for helping and also for speaking today. I'd like to thank the Station Mall and Galaxy Theatre for helping us out with our event tonight. I'd like to thank Yes Radio, Easy Rock Radio, and Hot Country Radio for their support in what we are doing. And specifically from Yes Radio, James Warner Smith, who will help us out tonight at the Galaxy Theatre, and Tim Ellis, who is a program director there. I'd like to thank the Chief of Police, Rob Davies, for his support. And along with that, of course, I'd like to thank both the OPP and the Sault Ste. Marie Police for their superb escort on the way into town today. I'd like to thank Sue Nichols and the Board of Education for their support and for helping to arrange for us to stop by at the schools and meet the kids. I'd like to thank the Mancuso family for speaking today and sharing with us what they feel about organ donation. I'd like to thank Mayor Steve Butland and his Executive Secretary Renee, who are a big help. I'd like to thank Harold Brain for his help in organizing and for emceeing today's event. Harold. And to all the families that we stayed with, we've had a great time with Joyce, Max, Jesse, Isaac, and the family. They've had great support, and they've let us do our laundry and everything at their house. I'd like to thank Andy, Irene, and Josh, who have let us, use their home for to organize things and to call people, and they've really helped us out in terms of cleaning our vehicles and helping us get things together.